this is Eunice. I have been struggling lately with feeling tired all the time, and I feel like it is particularly mental exhaustion. I don't know. I feel like something's wrong with me that I feel this way when great things are happening to me, but I also know that along with the great things come a lot of stress, and I am in charge of a lot of responsibilities, a lot more responsibilities than I know my normal college counterparts are. Recently, yesterday, actually, a very happy thing happened. I got a call from Penguin Random House and saying that they were offering me the editorial internship that I've been working so hard for. And I feel like I should look happier now saying it. Trust me, I was super happy. Yesterday I was jumping up and down with joy, and now I'm feeling a little better thinking about it again. But it felt like all the fruit of my hard work and God's grace to me and everyone's wonderful support and encouragement of me, my mentors, my advisors, my family, my boyfriend. Like, all of it came to fruition yesterday, and I'm so thankful and was so joyful. At the same time, I've been getting increasingly more tired and stressed, and I'm president of my English Honor Society as well as editor-in-chief of our literary journal, and things are starting to ramp up. We have an international convention coming up in March, and I'm having to prepare a lot for that and spearhead a fundraising event and things like that. And also I have this internship, which will be a 14-hour week job, and I'm super excited for that. But it's just an increasing exhaustion, because we're all human. And I think this is manifesting in a struggle to wake up early in the mornings. I started to get a lot better at that last semester. I woke up at 6 a.m. every morning, and sometimes even at 5:30 a.m. and I was super proud of myself, and I wanted to continue that this semester. I've been struggling so much, particularly number one with going to sleep early, because I keep on having this feeling at night that I have so much left to do and it's bad for me to rest early. I know, it's toxic productivity amping up at night for some strange reason, and then in the morning I really struggle to wake up early because of that, obviously. And I have a class at 9 a.m. this semester. Last semester I didn't even have early morning classes at all, but I had the motivation to wake up early. This time I do have a class at 9 a.m. on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and I keep on arriving late for those, and I have felt so awful about that these past first 2 weeks of class, and I was already feeling awful about it. Like, I wasn't ever super late. The latest I was like 10 minutes late, and that already makes me feel super awful. But most days I was like 1 minute late, 5 minutes late, but I still felt super guilty and bad about that, and kept on telling myself to improve, but I kept on feeling tired, and it was just a cycle, and it's not an excuse, but I don't know what to do. And today at class, after it was done, my professor came up to me and he said, Eunice, you've been late to every single class, and you need to start making an effort to come on time. And I was like, I'm so sorry. Yes, I have been late, and I'm so sorry, and I definitely am making an effort. And he was like, okay, that's good. And he was really nice about it. It's just hearing those words, I think because I was already beating myself up for it and really struggling with it, hearing those words from my professor, like an authority figure that I really respect, was a lot for me, and really hit me hard. And it hits me harder than I think it does a lot of people normally, because I'm naturally like a lot more of a emotionally perceptive person, in that I am more perceptive and empathetic of other people's feelings than a normal person, and at the same time that makes me a lot more sensitive pertaining to my own emotions, and I get hurt more easily, or like affected more easily, if someone says something, and like immediately I sort of start to jump to conclusions like they're disappointed in me, they dislike me, I'm a failure and stuff. And I know that's totally not what my professor was trying to say, and that's not the point. He just wanted me to like start coming on time, that's all. And he, you know, because coming on time shows that you take it seriously and that you're disciplined. And it's not that I don't take it seriously, it's not that I'm not disciplined, I'm just going through a rough time now. But I keep on fearing that my professor does think those things of me. And maybe it's because this doesn't happen to me a lot, that like when the professor actually says this to me, which hasn't happened before, to be honest, because I'm always, you know, normally on time. It hits hard now because it's never happened to me before, and it makes me scared. Like, what if I'm slowly going down the spiral of failure and I'm a bad student? I know that sounds ridiculous. The people who know me will probably laugh at me and say, Eunice, please snap out of it, because you're like, you literally have a 4.0 GPA. You've had a 4.0 GPA your entire high school career and university career, and you've always been a top student at what you do. You don't need to be scared about this because you are gonna buck up like you always do. But like, I need to start telling myself that. I need to start telling myself that it's okay to have rough patches sometimes. I need to forgive myself for being late to class these past 2 days, and because I didn't do it with bad intentions, and I am determining to change the next few weeks to make it, you know. I'm gonna try to get there early. I'm gonna try to wake up at 6 a.m. again. I'm gonna force myself to go to sleep earlier, because right now, I guess this would snap me back into... That was my little stress rant, but I hope that it helped encourage someone out there who feels the same. It is the next day, and last night I had a bit of a breakdown. I realized I was burning out, and there were just a lot of things going on in my life and in my mind, and I need to take a step back from work. So today I've decided to make it a reading / maybe writing day, and I'm reading The Sympathizer by Viet Thanh Nguyen, which is the winner of the Pulitzer Prize and Carnegie Medal, super acclaimed, and I am totally here for the Southeast Asian representation. So I'm going to spend time reading this in the coffee shop. I purposefully swore not to do any homework today, just gonna read this and maybe brainstorm a bit for the next chapter of my novel, which will be chapter 22. But that's not the priority. The priority is to rest and heal today and to read this book. And yeah, I'm so thankful for my wonderful friends last night who really helped talk me through my breakdown. I've not had a breakdown in a long while, so it was much needed, actually. Just crying was really therapeutic, so yeah, I'm thankful for last night. We're feeling much better now. Let a lot of it out already, and today is going to be a reading healing day. So let's go. I am currently on the search for Donna Tartt's The Secret History. It's a dark academia novel that I've heard so many good things about, so I just got the sudden urge to get up and look for it here at the library. So I have its library number. I'm struggling to find it right now. It's PS3570, and there are a bunch of novels here with like those similar call numbers, but it's nowhere near it. So I'm on the search, but I must admit that being on the search is a lovely feeling in itself. So I'm enjoying this. So I found this novel by Donna Tartt called The Little Friend, but for some reason the looking for the secret history is so hard to find, and it says that it's here in the library. It's okay, we're gonna continue trying to find it. I am really at the end of my wits right now. Finally found it with the help of a library assistant, yay! Hello, this is future Eunice talking, and I just wanted to end off this video by sharing that just a few days after these clips, I decided to drop one of my classes. It was my journalism practicum class, and it comes around every spring, so I decided, in view of my editorial internship with Penguin Random House and all sorts of other responsibilities I had going, that this was the best choice for me. So I want to encourage you, if you are in a time of exhaustion where you feel so spread out and you feel like you can say no to nothing, normally that is not the truth. Even though you might like all the things you're in, like I didn't hate that class. Like I liked writing for journalism, but I said no to it, and I'm so much happier and more rested for it right now. So I encourage you, whether it's pushing back on things or saying no completely, do what is best for you. Live the slow, gentle life that you need to live, and when you're exhausted, admit it to yourself and embrace yourself for it, especially in this time of winter. You got this, I love you. Focus on the little things to make a big change.